Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aries might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. I'm so excited. This is the very first reading of a brand new year and a brand new decade. It is time to throw out all of the hurt and the pain from the past and welcome in all that love, white light, and prosperity to us. It's like a brand new clean slate, and I'm so excited to do these readings for you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. This is for January 2020. Okay. All right. It still feels weird saying that. All right. Now, please keep in mind that all readings are timeless, so that if you come across this in a couple of weeks or a few months or even a year or two from now, if you feel drawn to it, then there most likely is a message for you within the reading. Okay, and also keep in mind that it is a generalized reading for an entire sun sign. So depending on where your birthday falls in the sign of Aries, there are different planetary positions each and every day, even hour by hour. So it may or may not resonate with you, or parts may. Just take what does and disregard the rest. And if you want a more complete reading, just listen to the signs for your moon and your rising and Venus and Jupiter and Saturn, and you will get a better overall reading for you. Or you can always email me and ask for a personalized reading. Okay, all that information is in the description box below. So let's just go ahead and jump right in, because I'm really excited to find out what this brand new month in this brand new year and brand new decade holds for everybody. All right, that's just a little pre-shuffle. All right. Spirit, what are the love messages for Aries for January 1st to 31st, 2020? Spirit, what are the love messages for Aries from the 1st to the 31st of January, 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for January 1st through the 31st, 2020? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and divide these up into 3 stacks. 3. Okay. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so this card is going to be the overall energy for this reading. And as we go along through your reading, I will show you how this card's going to relate to the different cards in the spread as they come up. Okay, so, and if you're new here, what I do is 4 columns. The first column represents you, what maybe has recently passed, what you're experiencing now, and things that are coming towards you. All right, and the second column is the same thing, only it's for your beloved, your intended, your twin flame soulmate, your divine counterpart, a karmic partner, an ex, somebody you may have just met and just can't stop thinking about them. Whoever is first in your thoughts when you wake up in the morning and last in your thoughts when you go to sleep at night. All right. The third column represents our obstacles and our challenges. And the fourth column is the outcome. Now, this is the total of 8 cards that I've just laid out. I do this 3 times for a total of 24 cards. So by the time we get to the end, we should have a nice little story unfold for us. Okay, now what we have for you is the 7 of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune upright. So what a wonderful card right here for the beginning of a brand new year and a brand new decade. All good fortune is coming towards you. if you haven't, things haven't been going so well for you, which the Seven of Wands indicates that maybe it hasn't been, although because it is in reverse, it means that you're through with that. You just get rid of it, throw it away. It's brand new year, brand new decade, brand new month, everything. Let's start over fresh. Let's just draw in all this love, luck, and prosperity to us. No more feeling like you are a person that is begging for crumbs from somebody. You've got your own, and the love that you have for yourself, your self-love projects outwards into the world, and it draws in more of the same. Okay, if you continue to not learn the self-love, you will keep attracting people into your life that don't know how to love you. So what the deal is, learn that self-love, practice that self-love, work on that, and you will have the perfect person in your life. So your partner has the Tower as well as the Nine of Cups. So they are going through and experiencing a complete shakeup and breakdown of all the troubles that they have had. It's, the Tower looks like a very scary picture, but you have to remember the very next card is the Star, which is all about brand new beginnings. So when this tower falls and everything crumbles and there's earthquakes and there's fires and lightning and all kinds of darkness and terrible things that are happening, realize that it was never the way it should have been in the first place, and this gives you an opportunity to rebuild. And your partner has these Nine of Cups that they have in their life, but they're realizing things are not complete the way they are. They're not quite to the Ten of Cups yet. So what is going on here is they realize that in order to present this Nine of Cups to you and have you happy and in a loving and successful relationship with them, this tower has to fall, and things need to be done over, and they need to be done right. Okay. No more putting the baby out with the bathwater, or whatever that expression is. There's usually like an order things should be done in, and sometimes when you rush into a relationship, you jump into a more serious relationship. You jump into the serious parts of a relationship when it may be you're just attracted to them lustfully, and not so much as on a soul level. Okay. All right, so that gives you the opportunity to go back and say, hey, let's make a fresh start. Let's do this over. Let's get to really know each other. Let's connect on that level that we need to be on. Otherwise, you will continue to be stagnant and stuck in the same patterns and the same thing. And what we want is to take control and take victory over that, and not let these things interfere or bother us, and persevere and move on straight on ahead. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords reversed as well as the Knight of Pentacles. So this shows me that whatever hurt and betrayal that you may have felt in the past, all these things that, you had the Seven of Wands where you were maybe defensive and having someone's back, maybe necessarily when you probably shouldn't have, and it ended up causing you a little bit of hurt and grief. You are over that. You have moved past it. You are moving slow and steady and sure. You are seeking stability. You are looking for security in your relationships, and that is your outcome. So I'm going to do the second row. We have the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. That's your column. And the next is for your partner is the Two of Wands and the Empress. Okay, that's awesome. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. It's indicating to me this is very well could be your counterpart. So your third column is the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. This is your challenges and outcome, and the final outcome is the Seven of Cups along with the King of Cups reversed. All right. So when we have this Eight of Wands along with your Emperor, well, the Emperor represents someone, you, who has it all together, all in control. You have reached a level of maturity in your spiritual journey that you are ready to move forward. There's no more, you're full speed ahead. You are making those you are making changes in your life that are only for the good and for the better, and that is all you are having, and that's that. So your partner, okay, and even though this, you might be a female, and this is an Emperor, but there is no gender in the tarot. It's just the energy that those particular cards represent. And, you know, you may be working on your divine masculine. You may be like where you are putting your foot down and you are making these much needed changes in your life. So your partner is the Empress as well as the Two of Wands. And so she is at a point, or he is at a point in their life. Like I said before, this could also be a male. It doesn't necessarily have to be a female. Your partner is at a point in their life when they are, you know, steadily looking towards the future. They have this little world in their hand, this little globe, and they're looking out into the future, trying to imagine all of the good things that are coming to them for, you know, this whole new year and this new decade that is approaching. They're thinking about all the growth and the fertility and the, it could be a baby, but, you know, with new growth and new opportunities in a brand new world, certainly the year is fertile and waiting for us to cultivate that and make these changes in our lives that we want to happen. And so your partner is looking towards the future and has very optimistic, positive outlook. So your challenges are the Five of Wands as well as the Seven of Pentacles. So your challenges may be that your partner might look at you and think that you're too focused on that coin. You are too focused on your stability and your security, and all this is actually really, really important. If you're a female and your partner thinks that you are spending too much time at work, or you're too focused on your career, those are some really deep things that you need to consider. If you are in a more traditional role where the man is going to be the provider and you're going to be someone who, you know, takes care of the home and hearth and things, you know, that might very well work for you. But it's always good to have that extra security. If you're planning on spending your life with someone, have that extra value when you get in your 50s and 60s and 70s and you're ready to settle down and retire. Always having that extra little nest in that trust fund, building for the future and looking for that security. Don't let it cause unnecessary fights and struggles. Talk to your partner about what your needs are and what your desires are, and offer them a little bit of security if they are feeling insecure about you're working so hard and spending time away. One of the most important things a couple can have is similar goals, so that you both understand that there are sacrifices that need to be made in order to achieve these things. And sometimes you might have to give up a little extra time away from your home and togetherness in order to achieve that. But just keep in mind that you're working towards that goal, and then the time that you do spend with your partner is joyous and happy and celebratory. So your outcome is Seven of Cups as well as the King of Cups reversed. Okay, your partner very well could be this King of Cups in water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feeling somewhat a little bit out of sorts, feeling like, you know, there's just too much going on. They're, you know, a million different directions here. There's so much to choose from. They're not really sure about what direction they're going in. This is where you step in and offer that stability and that security for your partner. Okay, so we're going to go on to the third and the final. And we have the Knight of Swords as well as the King of Swords. Okay, Your partner has the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit reversed. Your challenges and obstacles, we have Six of Wands as well as Strength. And your outcome is Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands. All right. So with this Knight, you know, do we just have this Eight of Wands here? Now it's elevated to the Knight of Swords, and it's just moving really, really fast. This is very swift energy. There's a lot of changes that are coming in super fast. Okay, you have this card here, but you have mastered everything that you need to know in order to move forward securely and step into this relationship as someone who knows exactly what they want, someone who is wise, but also a no-nonsense type person. You can, especially Aries, if you have a lot of air in your chart. I don't necessarily mean hot air, but I'm talking about air signs in your chart. This particularly pertains to you. So it gives you an opportunity to, you know, when when these changes present themselves to you, you can act on them really fast and know that all your experience and your wisdom, you're making the right decision and know exactly how to move forward with this. So you have the Eight of Pentacles as well as the Hermit reversed for your partner. So they are getting to a point where they are working on themselves, working on their life, working on their career. They really, really want to build something for the future. They have spent a great amount of time thinking about this and working on themselves. If you guys hear a bunch of stomping around, I'm traveling again. I'm in corporate housing again, and there's a bunch of little hooligans upstairs. Okay, I think they're playing with their Christmas gifts and stuff. I saw them going up and down the hall earlier on their little hoverboards and stuff. But yeah, all right. It's 10:30 at night, but they're still at it. Okay, school's out, right? Okay, so yeah, they have spent all the time that they needed to. They have searched at their path. They've listened to their heart. They are focused now on this relationship and have decided with you to consider the future, what it is that they want to achieve and obtain from this future. They're willing to hunker down and do the work that is needed in order to achieve these goals. Now, your challenges and your obstacles, and they don't really look like much obstacles or challenges to me, so we'll just attribute this to more good luck. We have the Six of Wands and the Strength card. The only thing I could think where this might be challenges is if you are maybe overconfident and overzealous and cocky, or, you know, claiming these rewards before they're actually ready. Take your time. Consider all of the options and the choices that you have so that it doesn't, this Seven of Cups doesn't become an issue. You're going to have so many opportunities present themselves to you in this brand new month, of this brand new year, this brand new decade, that you're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Which one do I do? Go with your heart. Pick the one that you feel the best about and go for it, okay? Whether that is moving to a new city, whether that is, like he's searching out into the future here, whether he's moving to a new city and starting over, or a new career path, or buying a new home together or something. When it feels right, and you will make the best decision for yourself, okay? Because you have mastered your self-control, okay? You're not just going to you know, be random about it. So we have the Three of Cups as well as the Knight of Wands in our outcome. So it looks as if there's going to be a lot of happiness and celebration with your partner this month. And happy sexuality, okay? We will be looking forward to spending time with our partners and enjoying each other in that particular way, and in a very lustful and romantic way. All these cold, lonely winter nights, it looks like you'll be keeping each other happy and comfortable. And so that looks like a very good reading for you, Aries, for January 2020, okay? I keep wanting to stick something after I say 20 on there, like 19. All right, so that should be expected. I'm going to probably feel like that for a little while till I get used to saying 2020. All right, and I just want to tell you guys thank you so much and Happy New Year. And I'm still going to get those readings up for the little sneak peek for 2020. I just want to go ahead and get these little monthlies out real quick. And I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for everything and all your support and your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations. All of these things are so important to me, and I appreciate them so much. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Good night.